Hello everyone, thanks for dropping by. With the you-know-what spreading around the world and affecting the world's economy, it's going to be quite a while before things return to any semblance of normality that we were used to before it happened. Now the question is, once all this is over and things do get back to normal, how is the job market going to be affected? Are things going to be the same, or are things going to be vastly different? I had a look around the internet and I found this article from the New York Times titled "Why This Economic Crisis Differs from the Last One for Women." It reads, "Unlike the financial crisis of 2008, this downturn will likely lead to more job losses for women, according to new research." It's by a lady called Alicia Haridesani Gupta, and it's written on the 31st of March 2020. It says, "This year as a pandemic cripples the economy, these inequalities will come into sharp focus as many women confront the viruses on the front lines," which obviously she means the medical staff, "or lose their job because of the economic downturn." Well, that means all the little shops all over the country being closed down and people sent home. And if they can't pay the bills, then the companies close and they lose their jobs. The crisis may make inequalities worse, at least in the short term, according to a new paper examining the impact of the virus on the economy by researchers at Northwestern University, the University of Mannheim in Germany, and the University of California in San Diego. It goes down. "We know that regular recessions have an uneven impact on women and men, but in the opposite direction. In other major recessions, including the financial recession 10 years ago, many more men lose their jobs. This has to do with usually the most affected sectors like construction and manufacturing going into recession and contracting, which are male-dominated. And the second thing is the notion of insurance in the family. That's if they are married. Some married women decide to work more hours than during a recession to make up for job loss of the husband. That's if they are married. But in this downturn, already you can see that it's quite different. The sectors are going to be most affected. For example, the restaurants, which are all closed, or the travel sector, which have fairly high female employment. More women will lose jobs. Another sector that they don't mention in this article is in the office block. Namely, in every American city you see the office blocks, and if you go into them, you see a large proportion of these office blocks are populated with women. Now, looking around, I found this article from Vanity Fair, dated May the 1st, 2020, by a guy called Erin Vanderhoof. He says, "A pandemic won't kill the open office, but Slack could." I won't go through the article, but that's probably from the 1980s. As you can see, it's all guys. Now, if you go down, there's an office block from 2010, and as you can see, there's two ladies there, and going by the decor, it's predominantly women. Now, the coronavirus is causing office block people to work from home via telemarketing. Now, when this is all over, how many of these women are going to return to situations like that? Or are they going to be stuck doing telemarketing because the companies found that the management found that the companies can run the company quite efficiently without having the expense of a large office block and people commuting? Now, women prefer to be in groups. Guys can work on their own. Guys are used to working on their own, but women tend to work in groups because women have a herd instinct. That's the way women are. You get little setups like that. Now, no doubt all them could work from home via telemarketing with modern telecommunications and fibre optics, do they really need to be in the office block? Once again, women prefer to work with their own kind. Guys can work on their own. Some of the greatest inventions in human history have been obtained by guys working on their own. Now, will this affect feminism? You bet it will. Are there any more pictures? Nope. Now that is a picture that could be relegated to the past. How this coronavirus will affect feminism is anybody's guess, but I would imagine that it's going to be one of the death knells of feminism, because women won't be able to group together and talk together. They'll be separated and they'll be stuck at home, which they originally were before the governments decided to bring women into the workplace. So will we be seeing the end of third wave feminism? Will it go off a cliff? Your guess is as good as mine, but I just thought this would be an interesting thing to bring to your attention, as MGTOW, i.e. men going their own way, will not be as affected by this virus going the world and affecting the world's economy than women. Anyway, you comment below what you think. It's just something I bore in mind over the weekend as I was looking for things to talk about. Anyway, that's it, people. You like, dislike, comment, subscribe. Thumbs up, thumbs down, it's completely up to you. So until the next time, which will probably be next Monday, that's it. Bye-bye.